With the P. Diddy scandals getting even crazier, if you can even claim them to be crazy anymore. At this point, it's just the Hollywood norm from the looks of it, with the amount of people that were allegedly involved. And also a car meet over in the States that was highly illegal that turned fatal. We've got a lot to cover. So, first thing that we're going to be talking about is the fact that Diddy apparently played J-Lo music at freak-offs. Alright, so that's what's being reported at the moment. So a former Playboy model claims that she was at a Diddy freak-off with the soundtrack music from one Jennifer Lopez. This is being reported by TMZ. Rachel Kennedy says that she all went down in Japan in 2000 when she and two friends met Diddy at a topless club and he invited them back to his hotel suite. Kennedy, who appeared on the Daily Mail's The Trial of Diddy podcast, says that she thought that she was going to a party, but when she arrived, the only person in the room was Diddy in a bathrobe. She says that her and her friends did coke, but Diddy did not. And she and one friend went into the bathroom with him. He got naked, and they gave Diddy consensual oral sex for around 20 minutes. When they walked into the hotel room, there was a music video playing on the TV of J-Lo singing. She didn't recall the song, but says that the video was playing on loop, by the way. This is during the same period when Diddy was dating J-Lo. The former model claims on the phone with Lopez. He was on the phone with Lopez at the time. That's crazy. After 20 minutes into the sexual encounter, Diddy's bodyguard came into the room and became enraged. He recognized Kennedy as one of the women that he was with the night before, and he says that the bodyguard got physical with the women, but Kennedy says Diddy did not get involved. TMZ has two documentaries on the, quote, downfall of Diddy, which are both available for free on Tubi, and the third doc drops November 12th. So, you know, at this point, is it even unsurprising with the amount of shady stuff that went on behind the scenes? I mean, it's not the most scandalous thing to have go on. I mean, celebrity affairs happen all the time, right? And with Diddy, it doesn't come as much of a surprise that these scandals were, well, these affairs took place. But, you know, weird stuff, really weird stuff. And every day there seems to be more and more stuff coming out. But what do you think about the whole Diddy thing right now? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. And we're going to move on to something that took a bit of a darker turn. So on Halloween night, there was a quote-unquote takeover that happened. And basically, there was a Kick streamer who was live streaming this event. He went by the name Connor. That was his Kick name. And he captured the moment that a car plows into multiple people during this illegal event. So here's some footage of the you know, quote-unquote takeover that took place. You know, it's pretty crazy stuff.
1 out of 10.
Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh, that nigga fucked up the wall.
There's still a guy under it, bro. I know. There's still a guy under it. 1 out of 10.
Obviously, it's quite disturbing scenes to see, right? It's really disturbing scenes. This guy's like, you know, going around the people, I'm assuming just doing donuts, before going into the crowd, running people over. People are under his car, and assumedly he, and he continues to move forward. Obviously, the crowds took matters into their own hands and started absolutely demolishing the car. But as you can see, there's still people, unfortunately, trapped underneath the car, and this person's just not moving.
Get out!
Obviously, the whole thing just became an absolute horror show, with just terrifying scenes taking place. But what was even scarier was the fact that they dragged the guy out of the car and just started absolutely pounding on him. As you can see from the footage here, if it ever wants to start loading. If it ever wants to start come on. Right, we'll come back to that footage. But, you know, the police did end up arriving. You know, I'm not going to play all the footage because I did want to show this video because it was, you know, relevant to the story. But where is it? You know, it's kind of scary to watch, isn't it? To think that like an illegal car meet like this took place, people were then ended up getting, you know, run over, and then just people taking matters into their own hands. It is quite scary to see. Obviously, you know, again, here's a bit more. Well, no, we don't need to see any more footage of it. We've seen enough, but it has been reported by Dexerto that a Kick streamer captures the moment that this obviously all took place. So they were streaming at the time. A Halloween night in Anaheim turned into a nightmare live on Kick, where a car ploughed into multiple people in an illegal street racing event. On Halloween night, Kick streamer, quote, Connor, was among the crowd of costume people attending the takeover event. Takeovers are where people gather at a parking lot or intersections to show off their driving ability when it comes to drifting, doing donuts and other tricks. At 2 a.m. on Halloween night, the driver was drifting around a group of people and then ended up slamming into them, causing a wave of bodies to go flying. Connor, who was streaming on Kick, caught the moment on stream and was devastated with the carnage he witnessed. "Oh no," he cried, rushing towards the chaos. "Oh no, 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 no." Multiple others, including someone in a Winnie the Pooh costume, tried to help, but the car continued and appeared to crush someone underneath it. I'm not sure what the driver was thinking in this moment. "There's still a guy under there, bro. There's still a guy under it," someone yelled. Amid the chaos, attendees began to jump onto the car and attempting to damage it, but as they did so, Connor and many others left the scene. The streamer was ultimately banned from the platform and explained in an Instagram post that he was hit with a week-long suspension for graphic violence. "That clip was effed," he said. "RIP to those that died and prayers to them and their families and the 5+ in hospital." However, a spokesperson for the Anaheim police hasn't confirmed anyone died at the incident. They explained that 2 19-year-old pedestrians were taken into hospital and are in a stable condition at this time. This, of course, is the post that was made on Instagram. These takeover events have proven to be quite the headache for California Governor Gavin Newsom, who has pledged to crack down on these reckless criminal activities with new legislation to increase penalties. "We are sending a clear message to anyone considering participating in or attending a sideshow. Stricter penalties are in place, including a potential loss of your vehicle," he said. Police say that no one has been taken into custody so far and the driver fled the scene on foot. Yeah, quite concerning scenes though to think of, you know, to see that this kind of stuff obviously takes place. But, I mean, it happens all over the world, right? I used to go to Tesco at like midnight when my missus was pregnant because she'd have cravings. And there'd be stuff going on in the car parks of Tesco all the time. You know, it's you just try and keep out of the way. I never got involved with it or anything like that. I was just there to get some stuff for the cravings. But, you know, it happens all over the world. And should it be happening? No. Maybe there could be places where people can do this on, like, you know, under proper conditions. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think about all of this down in the comments below. While you're down there, jump to get the hell out of that like button. And until next time, I'll speak to you later.